Welcome back, adventurers, to another Riley's Farm adventure. Tonight is going to be very special, which I feel like most of our events are kind of special, but this one in particular because it is a costumed event for Christmas in the Colonies. Christmas in the Colonies is like a drama dinner event that they do here in addition to a Christmas carol for the holidays. We also got to enjoy that. But tonight is special because we were putting on like colonial garb for the occasion.
We rented the costumes from them, gave them our measurements, so we're not really sure what to expect exactly, but I'm really excited because I love dressing up.
Yeah, I mean, we literally don't know what they're going to dress us up in besides that it's time period specific, so I feel like I'm going to look like a monkey. And we're actually going to go in there and get dressed right now. So what are we waiting for? Join us and welcome to Dream Park. You can kind of see on the mountains over here, there was a little bit of snowfall earlier this week, so there's some remnants of that snow. And actually, there was like snow all along here, which is where they did their colonial fair. And this was covered in snow, like those umbrellas, the house, the tavern, all snow, like snow everywhere. So Christmas in the Colonies is supposed to be, like, I guess, inspired by Virginian Christmases from the East Coast, but we're in California, so we don't get that East Coast snow like we would hope for.
It melted already.
At the secret passage.
Okay. Bye. Okay, whoops, sorry.
So right here we have all the costumes laid out for everyone. I'm assuming this will probably be mine. Looks like my size. And so they give us these bags with our names on them. This is where we're going to put all our clothes in the meantime while we costume. I'm probably going to go first and get dressed, and Melody will get her corset on after. So this is the gentleman's side. They have a bunch of costumes laid out over here. These are mine, and I'm really curious how this is going to work out. And these are my socks. My socks. Women are dressing on the other side, and they have a bunch of costumes over there. They also have the fireplace over there, so I'm jealous. But let's get these breeches on. Let's see what it looks like.
A few moments later.
So this is the best I could do. Got me a nice little overcoat with a vest. They gave me one of those puffy, like, Pirates of the Caribbean shirts underneath. And then I got the breeches and the stripy socks. And, of course, this nice little hat. Now we just have to see how Melody came out, because I feel like she probably had a few more layers than I did. Wow.
Oh, you look like a Disney princess.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, wait, no, I thought you were someone else.
Well, thank you anyway.
You thought she was a Disney princess.
Yeah, honestly.
Show off that outfit. Woo. Oh my gosh, don't fall in the mud. And now we get to join the rest of our colonial people. Everyone is all dressed up, so it's really, everyone is dressed up for the occasion. It looks, wow. I think my hat really makes the costume though. Like, good day. Good day. And of course, Riley's Farm has this colonial tavern, which just seals the deal. Inside, you'll get a glimpse, but you already saw it from the Colonial Fair video, but now it's going to be lit like a tavern, so it'll be extra special. But it's also extra cold outside right now.
We are well past the witch scare, come now. That was way in the 1600s. This is the future, 1774, thank you very much.
Alright, this is our table, candlelit. Everyone has a candle on their table with some decorations. Long tables in the center, and then some smaller ones off to the side. Okay. And once you get to your tables, you get an itinerary pamphlet, Christmas in the Colonies 2022, which showcases the menu. We have corn chowder, corn pudding, Jefferson chartreuse, Mount Vernon pie, cidered ham, and maple pecan bread. Ooh, bread pudding, oh man. Your outfit just like matches the ambiance so well. Candlelit, colonial, both start with a C. And there's also a Christmas carols pamphlet, so I'm expecting we're gonna sing some Christmas carols. We've got the classics in there, Silent Night, Will Come All You Faithful. This video is probably gonna be a challenge because it's so dark in here. Like, there's literally only candlelight. Although the tavern does have other lights, tonight is Christmas in the Colonies, a Virginia Christmas, so candlelight it is. And then they do take your orders. They bring you water in these very traditional looking mugs. But of course, it's all about the cider. I went with the cold cider because I think it's my preferred way of drinking it. But you can also get it hot. They'll bring you some bread to start off with, some butter. I presume freshly churned butter from those goats we saw.
That's what I churned this morning. That was part of the event. You had to get here at 4 a.m.
Now they say clothes shouldn't change a man, but I feel much wiser now. And I also feel like I have to talk in an accent. Meanwhile, for Melody,
Every movement is full of grace.
For those of you here that are new to News Ornery, we are some distance south of Robert Carter's plantation on that broad, fertile stretch of land somewhere between the Potomac and the Rappahannock. Now tonight we have some guests, so let me introduce you first to Colonel Carter's tutor, Master Philip Fithian. Now also joining us tonight, my sister, Miss Sarah Newton. And last but not least, we have Mr. Patrick Henry, Esquire. Mr. Henry, now I have been talking to some of these fine folks here. It seems as though they came from a far place indeed, sir.
Far, sir?
As in time, sir.
No, sir. You jest, certainly.
Yeah, I do not jest, sir. They're not acquainted with our Virginia customs, sir. Of building up an appetite before a feast.
You're not proposing a contest, are you, sir?
Well, indeed, a tomahawk throwing contest.
To venture out across the river, where I happen to know there are black bear and 2 mountain lion sightings this week. Why would anyone do that?
How about a pie? A 3-pound apple pie.
Very good, very good.
My dear brother, did you just say a 3-pound apple pie?
Indeed, a 3-pound apple pie to the winner of our tomahawk throwing competition.
Wonderful. Everyone that would like to join in on the tomahawk throwing competition, rise out of your seats and join me outside.
okay, so basically we have to walk in pitch black darkness to go over to the tomahawk range with little Blue Riding Hood.
See my breath.
The person that gets the most amount of tomahawk throws into the log pile will move on to the next round, into the winner's circle as we've dubbed it. And then we will go through everyone in the winner's circle, and we'll keep going until there is one very clear winner of the 3-pound apple pie.
Oh, that's sticking to the log, the blade did.
Don't you dare.
I can't see. Wow.
Competition's getting stiff. I don't know if I'm gonna win the apple pie. Oh man. Oh, it's okay. Huzzah. Well, I had to make it to the last round, so I'm curious to see who the apple pie winner is so I can share with them.
No, your family was disappointed that you didn't win them the pie. That's true. We won't speak of it.
No.
Oh!
You won't disappoint your family.
Pull up this. My good sir, the opportunity is here. You must need only make one. One more, see if we can get 2 in a row again.
Do I double the pie?
Bragging rights.
6 pounds.
Let's impress us.
Josh Bradley is my new best friend.
Oh, come now. Mrs. New, wouldn't you like a little bit of breaded cow tongue?
Oh my yes, I do love breaded cow tongue and brain pudding.
Why, have no fear, Mr. 50, nothing of the sort shall be served tonight. Tonight, we have even a feast fit for your Colonel Carter, sir. Tonight, we will be serving in removes. That means they'll be coming out one at a time. That will give you time for ample digestion, of course. So the first remove, is going to be, of course, our corn chowder. Then we will be following that up with, of course, our corn pudding. Then after that, we will have our Jefferson chartreuse. Now, a Jefferson chartreuse is beets, carrots, potatoes, and on top we take ground beef, we roll it up into a little ball.
Why are we waiting so long?
Because I know everyone here is hungry. And we're not done talking about the food yet. Because after that, we will have our Mount Vernon pie. And after that, if they're still hungry, we will then have our cidered ham. Now, the cidered ham is made with our fresh squeezed cider that we make here on the farm, and then of course it caramelizes over the ham and gives a nice good apple cidery taste to it. Then for dessert, we will have our maple pecan bread pudding.
I do believe you've forgotten one thing.
They're bringing out all sorts of treasure from...
Not yet, I made sure of that. No, you have forgotten to mention the toast competition for tonight. If at any point throughout the night you would like to make a toast, all you have to do is simply raise your tinker into the air. I will be wandering around and I will yell, "A toast! A toast!" In which case everyone else will give that person their undivided attention. That person will rise from their seat and give their toast. If at any point you would like to make a toast, you may only do so when the band is playing this. Nothing.
Well, they weren't kidding when they said they had a feast. We got our corn chowder ready to go. Oh boy. Show us proper etiquette for eating corn chowder.
First, gotta put your pinky out. Gotta dip from the side of the spoon. And you must, I'm dropping it. You must sip very gently.
Let's see that here. Very.
It's okay, you can fork over the pinky. It's only for the most sophisticated.
Fancy. And now we can get a really good glimpse of the tavern filled with everyone in their colonial garb. It looks really good. Like, if someone walked in here, they would think they dropped into the 18th century. This is pretty impressive.
Have I mentioned that the winner of the toast competition gets a 3-pound apple pie as well? A toast! A toast!
Earlier, as a joke, look up what the legal drinking age was back in colonial times. There was none. I'll toast to that.
All right, you two, enjoy.
Thank you.
Whoa, looks like mac and cheese. Wow. That's like solid colonial Virginia home cooking. The next part of the meal is going to be the Jefferson chartreuse, which I didn't actually quite hear what he said it was, but it looks like what? Some carrots, beets, potatoes, some kind of meatballs? I don't know. Almost tastes like lamb. It has a distinct taste, like, it doesn't taste like beef. Either it's the spices or it's the type of meat that they use, but it has a different flavor. Did you try the corn pudding yet?
I did. It's great. This is a melody-sized bite.
And also understand that we were not coerced into saying any of this by the Riley's farm employees or team or anything. We come here just because we enjoy the festivities and the food. So if we say it's good or bad, it's just, that's what we think. And that was a pretty tasty beat. Holy smokes, get a load of this. So they just brought out the Mountain Vernon pie, and supposedly this is gonna be for 2 people, but I think we're taking home the leftovers.
Do you count as 2 people? Because I count as like a 1/4 of a person.
I mean, I could easily eat like half of this, but we have to save room for that maple pecan bread pudding. We can't just eat all this. We don't even know how this thing works. We're just gonna cut into it and hopefully nothing spills out. Oh no! Oh, look at that, it's steaming.
Is it chicken in there? Oh my goodness. Ah!
Oh man.
Can't even see it.
Let's cut ourselves a little piece right here. Oh man, this is just falling apart. Let's get this. Oh, whoa! The inside kind of looks like a chicken pot pie almost. Like there's a filling inside with a bunch of different kinds of vegetables, the chicken, and then the crust on the outside is extremely flaky. It's I mean, it smells amazing.
Is it true that all commerce and public works are closed for an entire month here in Virginia in celebration of the Christ child's birth?
Of course, they'll be closed for the entire month to celebrate that, don't you?
No, well, I'm afraid that Christmas is not in favor among many of the Mythophons. Indeed, for a time it was even outlawed in New England. But if the New Englanders have their way, we may never even mention Christmas again.
Never mention Christmas in America, so that will never happen. Never.
Oh my gosh, you guys, this Mount Vernon pie is like amazing. I mean, it has a very similar texture to chicken pot pie because that filling and that really flaky crust on the outside. but it's a lot more dense, I guess that's the best way I could put it. There's so much flavor to it. And they also brought out the cidered ham. So they marinate this ham in their apple cider for at least like 24 hours. And it just, I'm cutting it with a fork, but you can't tell. But if you cut it with a knife, it's just super easy and tender. It's Melody's favorite.
I think it's your favorite.
And they do encourage you to take home your leftovers because they're providing you like ample portions. I mean, there's no way Melody's gonna eat this. So they gave us a box, and they already gave us a box for our Jefferson chartreuse. So this Mount Vernon pie has to go in there now.
I'm getting full. How many more courses are there?
Thank you.
Thank you.
And the last course of the evening, they just keep bringing them out. Maple pecan bread pudding. Nothing beats bread pudding by the candlelight. Right, Melody? Tastes like pecan pie, but better. Pecan pie is already amazing.
No, it's more like a waffle. Because of the sauce, it's like syrupy.
Makes you know the blessings of a match are equal in spirit and in wit.
And thank you as well, dear brother.
Ah, you welcome.
To our sweet Miss New, who has no match in spirit or in wit. May she be troubled by no country blade with such brass to think himself her equal.
Indeed, to Miss New, may this Virginia flower be free from every prating and prattling Jersey tutor.
No. God rest ye, merry gentlemen. I say, let nothing you dismay.
And this shall be a sign unto you. Ye shall find the babe wrapped in swaddling clothes, lying in a manger. And suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of heavenly hosts, praising God and saying, Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace and goodwill towards men.
Now for the final portion of our evening, our dancing. If you would like to join us for our dancing, then you are more than welcome to. If you do not want to join us for our dancing, we wish you a safe trip down the mountain, and we hope to see you all back here soon. Please get home safe. If you are staying for the dancing though, there's a problem here, because this is our dancing.
Oh my gosh, there's no room. Oh gosh. Sorry.
Coming in, Don. I don't care, we're dancing.
Hey, ladies, and gentlemen, now we're crazy.
Now now we can say we've gone to experience what a Virginian Christmas in the colonies might have been like in the 18th century. We even got the whole colonial attire.
Yes.
We had some colonial food, a great feast, and we even did some colonial dancing.
Yes, I enjoyed all of it. It was a very immersive experience, especially with the costumes and everyone being in the costumes.
Yeah, and you're in this like authentic tavern as well. That's like a lot of their events are hosted in here. This is just one of many, so make sure to check it out because it really does put you in perspective of just like the times and how people like did things back then. Of course, there's electricity and modern day plumbing, but we get to experience all the fun activities at least.
Yes, the fun romanticized portions. So go to Riley's Farm because you'll definitely enjoy it. We definitely did.
And you can pick up an apple pie, or maybe you'll win one in the Tomahawk contest, unlike me.
Unlike me too.
But please make sure to leave a like, a follow, and subscribe so you can stay up to date, and we'll catch you guys on the next Dream Park adventure.
Merry Christmas.